Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Life Insights with Dr. Mercy. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, please I implore you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification so that anytime I post a video, you'll be amongst the first people to receive the video, right? And on this channel, we talk about our Christian faith. We talk about intentional parenting. We talk about catching our children young for Christ. Yes. And we do talk about education. We talk about many other things that do affect us, okay? As humans here on earth. We talk about life. Yeah. I forgot that we talk about marriages. Yeah, relationships. Yes. So please join us and this platform will be a blessing to you. All right, I'm not joking. This platform is going to be a blessing to you. So today we want to talk about ourselves. We're not talking about intentional parenting today. We're not talking about taking care of our children. We are talking about ourselves, we parents. And I want us to understand that in as much as God has given us the responsibility to raise our children, in addition to that, He has also given us the responsibility to take care of ourselves. And we are His temple. Remember, the Bible tells us that we are God's temple. And it's our responsibility to take care of God's temple. You understand? It's your responsibility, it's my responsibility as an individual. All right? No matter what you're doing, no matter what your commitments are outside of your home, maybe job-wise, church-wise, whatever. I know I'm talking to mothers, I'm talking to wives, I'm talking to educators like myself, I'm talking to women in leadership, name it. We need to take care of ourselves. I know some daddies too might also watch me. All right? We need to take care of ourselves. The same way we take care of our children. We need to take care of this temple, physical temple that God has given to us. Okay? I cannot do justice to this topic today without still making reference to the fact that when you transition, when you relocate from Africa, I relocated from Nigeria. When you relocate from Africa to this part of the world, this thing I'm saying is common to every one of us. Like if you relocated to Canada, you're in the UK, I am in the US, and I relocated from Nigeria. When we do this, part of the cultural shock is that when you come here, you have to what? Double your efforts to build up. You have to double what? Your efforts to build up. Because you come in with your education, your qualification, and then you do your evaluation, you bring it into the system, and then you find out that certain things are missing that you need to go back to school for. Because in America, they believe in certifications. And so I understand you go back to school, you are a wife, you're a mother, you're a worker, you have a ministry, you are all over the place. You will do the shopping, you will do the cooking. Of course, we know in this part of the world, there's no house help. We don't have domestic helps. So you double your effort when you come into this country. Maybe you came with babies. You have little children. Or you are still making your babies. You see women with pregnancy, they're going back to school. Please, no matter what level, no matter the state in which you are, no matter your level, your status, no matter your commitments, your responsibilities, my dear brothers and sisters, please let us take care of ourselves. And taking care of ourselves, please, today I want to focus on our health. Please, a lot of people are dying. I hope YouTube will not hold me accountable. A lot of people are dying. A lot of people are losing their lives because they are being careless with their health. I want to implore each and every one of you listening to me. Peradventure, you go to the hospital for your routine checkup, and your doctor says, oh, you have to get this blood work done, you have to do that, you have to do that. Please make sure you do it. Myself that I'm talking to you, I'm learning too. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not saying I'm 100%, like and up to date with everything I need to do, but I'm trying. I'm getting better. Okay? And I'm learning so much, like from my husband. I've watched him, be a good example when it comes to taking care of himself health-wise. And I'm learning from him because him is in the health sector and I'm in the education sector, right? So, guys, what am I saying? As fathers, as mothers, wives, husbands, name it. Whatever you are doing, pastor, choir, mistress, choir member, usher, whatever you're doing in the house of God, whatever your status is in your place of work, please take time to take care of yourselves. Take time to take care of yourselves. So like I was saying, if you go to see your doctor for your routine check and your doctor says, oh, go get blood work done, please do not play with it. Get your blood work done and get your, the analysis of your blood work. Get it from your doctor and make sure you follow up with any treatment you are given. If the doctor detects, let me say for example, one common thing they detect over here is diabetes, high blood pressure. Please make sure you take your medication. That does not make you not to pray. That does not make you a sinner. No, it doesn't make you a sinner when you take your daily pill that the doctor has prescribed, for you. When it's about your health, please do not play with it. I have seen, pastors fall sick. I have seen pastors die. I have seen Christians fall sick. I have seen Christians just lose their lives just like that. And I have seen some situations that were due to what? Negligence. Some situations that were due to negligence. That you are a Christian does not mean you cannot take medication. My pastor will say, if your faith does not carry it, please do not copy someone else. Even the pastor that is preaching that faith, don't copy him because he's saying it. Analyze yourself. Do you have enough faith to carry it? Do you understand? Don't say, because my pastor say he doesn't take medication, Me too, I'm not going to take medication. And don't always listen to people around you who will tell you, oh, cook only this concussion and be taking it. You know, it will help you. Don't ignore the doctor's advice. Please, I'm begging you. People are losing their lives in this country because of negligence. It's not because the doctor didn't tell them what to do. But sometimes people just like, I don't want to follow the doctor's advice. I know what to do. Oh, I'm fine. So we come to this country, you have to go back to school. You take assignments home. When you go to school in America, you tell yourself, welcome to the club. I'm telling you, it's not funny that as an adult, you go back to school. You go back to school because you want to get American certifications to be able to get the kind of jobs you want to do. I, for one, I had to, go back to school, got my teaching certification, and then I went back to school again. After I practiced for some years, I went back to school again to get a master's. Another master's, not my first. Because I want to fit in properly into the system. So imagine you're a student, you go to work in the morning as a mother. Remember, you get your children ready. We all have like early rise up in the morning. Early rise. Early rise. I can remember when I used to leave my house 6:45 a.m. in the morning because I have to drop 3 kids. I have to drop different locations. 3 different, two schools. One was in the middle and 2 were in the elementary. And then I drive to my job. So that was 3 different locations every morning. And I had to go back to school at the same time. So you drop off, what usually happens is, okay, you and your spouse, one chooses morning shift, one chooses afternoon shift. Or one does night and one does morning. So that you'll be able, you understand? You'll be able to coordinate your children. And so you are busy running helter-skelter every day. You rise up very early in the morning, you say your prayers, you coordinate the children, you get them ready, you drop them off at school, you get to your own job, you just, You work in the morning, you go to school in the evening. Imagine, my dear, whether you got good sleep at night or not, you have to report at your job the next day. And when you get assignments from school, they give you a deadline time to submit it. Maybe like 12 midnight, you have to turn in your assignment. And you have to. It's like a circle of struggle every day. You go to work in the morning, you go to school in the evening, you have assignment. Every day you go to school, they give you assignment. If you school in America, you know what I'm talking about. You are bombarded with assignments. Like you can't be a lazy student because their education here is very like interactive. It's not, they don't use like just lecturing method. The instructor, the professor will do his part, but you as a student, you will do a lot of research. You will research, you will write papers, you will present, and you don't play with your submission time. So you are constantly under pressure. You're under pressure Monday to Friday. You're also coordinating your life around the children, around your husband around the wife, husband around wife, around children, around your job, around your schooling, around your professors. Everything is like choking you. And then on Sunday again, you are in church. You are a worker in the church. You have responsibilities in the church. But daddies and mommies, what I am here saying today is, please let us remember to take care of ourselves. I understand. No matter what you're going through, no matter the situation you're in, no matter your status at work, no matter where you are as a student, as anything, take care of yourself. Please, people are losing their lives in the midst of all this chaos. In the midst of all this juggling job, juggling marriage, juggling motherhood, fatherhood, juggling re-education. Because it's not like we came with no education. You're already educated from your country. But you come here, you have to meet American standards. Everything you want to do, there is a certification you have to go through for it. And because you want a better life, you want a greener pasture, you keep pushing. And many times we forget that the body, this physical body, is wearing off. If we don't take care of it, it can break down. And when it breaks down, everything comes to a standstill. For you, and not for any other person. For you. And so no matter your commitment to everybody around you, to everything going on around you, remember to take care of yourself. We all know what happened to Dr. Herbert Wigwe. A very painful, story. A very painful story. Did he take Access Bank up to 48 hours to replace him? CEO. They replaced him because the banking system needs, to keep going. It needs to keep running. I have never, ever heard about a situation where someone loses their life and the company that hired them, the employer, say, oh, today we're not going to open business because we're not doing business today because, we lost somebody. The highest they can do is in their meeting, their board meeting or in their whatever, staff meeting. They keep quiet for a minute, isn't it? Everybody stand up for a minute. Is that not? And after that, life continues. So we need to always stop and think about this. Even if it happens to you and in the church and you are the best worker, you are the best Sunday school teacher, you are the best choir, everything you are the best, my dear. The church service will continue. It will continue. It will continue. They're not going to say, oh, I've been in a church before and somebody was rushed out of the church and rushed to the hospital. Sweetheart, it did not make the service to close. The service continued. And whoever was rushed to the hospital, you understand? At least, maybe one or two people might look after you over there to monitor you, whatever is going on. But the whole congregation and the pastor will continue the Sunday service. They're not going to say, oh, okay, we have to put this service to an end now because we have an emergency. There's nothing like that. And if we do not take care of ourselves and anything happens to us, what happens to our children? What's going to happen to our children? What's going to happen to our children? So guys, if you didn't take anything from me today, let me recap. This is my mission here today. I repeat, we mothers, please slow down. Take your off days. Do not be that kind of person that is picking this job, that job, that job. Some people are doing 3 jobs because they want all the ends to meet at once. No. Take care of yourself. Use your off days to take care of yourself. Because sometimes, because of pressure, because of family demands, you understand? Yes, we care about our family members, far away in Africa. We care about family, we care about friends. But what happens if you lose that life? Once you lose that life, everybody will take care of themselves anyway. So why not slow down? Why not use wisdom? Apply the wisdom that God has given you. Take time off work and rest. Take time off work. Go for your routine checks. Follow up with your doctor. If your doctor say get a blood work done, get it done. If after the analysis of the blood work comes back and your doctor prescribes, gives you some prescription, please go to your pharmacy, get your prescription. Make sure you follow up with whatever your doctor has asked you to do. Do your routine checks. Mothers, do your mammogram. Every year, do your mammogram. Please. Please, do not play with these things. Do your mammogram, do your blood work, do your whatever routine that you know you're supposed to do. Every year. Don't play with it. If the doctor gives you an appointment, please make sure you take time off from work and go check yourself up with your doctor. Check your weight, check everything that you're told when you talk with your, personal physician. Everything he tells you to do, try to find time to do it. Don't always say, oh, I'm late. Oh, I have to be at work. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, my assignment. Oh, my school. Oh, my next job that I'm pursuing. Once that life is lost, everything comes to a standstill for you and you alone, and not for any other person. Not for any other person. People will only talk about you and say, oh, such a nice woman. Oh, what a good friend. Oh, she was so kind. You will be in the past in just 1 minute. They start using past tense for you. She was such a beautiful soul. She was such a committed member of the church. Such a committed member of the choir. Such a committed member of the prayer department. And you were being nonchalant about your own health. Usually I don't like my videos getting too long, but I hope I've passed across a very important message to us today. People are losing their lives, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, combining it with school, combining it with, children, combining it with this and that. Please, slow down. Try to live on budget. You understand? Try to minimize pressure on you. If it's pressure, to give money like to people around you, try to cut down on the pressure. Explain to people when you cannot. Let them know you cannot when you cannot. And when you can be a blessing. It's not compulsory that every time people around you ask you for money, you are able to provide for them. And then because of that, you put yourself under pressure. Even when you're seeing signals about your health, you put it aside and you keep running. Oh, let me just go and do this one more job so I'll be able to give this money to this person. I'm talking to you and I. I'm talking to you and I. I'm not exempting myself. Because I told you I'm learning. I am not someone that likes to visit the doctor's office as well. But as I'm getting older, and sometimes I go to see my doctor and he comes up with all these, medical jargons. I'll be like, okay, all right. You understand? And I'm learning every day. Okay? I'm learning every day. I'm learning every day to eat healthy, eat more vegetables, reduce your carbohydrate, eat more protein. You understand? Drink a lot of water, exercise. You understand? Make out time for these things. Not just walk. Some of us, when they hear that somebody is canceling their shift, we quickly jump in. For those of you that do shift work, mine is just morning to afternoon because teachers, we don't have shifts. But I know, it's possible too as a teacher, you teach and then you joke. I have teachers who tell me that, oh, they have a second job. You understand? Even if you want to combine a second job, let it be something light. Do you understand? Like, know your strength, know your capability, know your limits. Pay attention to your health signals. Pay attention. Don't treat yourself with negligence. Don't treat your health issues with negligence. As Christians, you can still pray and still use your medication. It does not make you less a Christian. It does not. If your faith cannot carry it, please use your medication. Please, I beg you. It is foolishness for us as children of God, to treat our health issues with negligence. We are supposed to take care of this body that God has given to us. Because our body is the temple of God. It's our responsibility to take care of it. And God has given you and I the wisdom. But sometimes greed will not allow us. We want to overachieve. You understand? I want to get this, get that, get this, get that. How much food do you eat in a day? What amount of space on your bed do you sleep on in a day? I know America is hard, quote and unquote. Yes, is to be real, to be candid. America is hard. And I know there are a lot of single parents. You understand? I know the challenges inherent in this country. But please do not allow the challenges to overcome you, to overwhelm you. Because once you stop breathing, that's it. That's it. Everything you have labored to acquire will go to someone else. Any money you have saved up you didn't use will go to someone else. But if you take time every day to take care of yourself, you live longer, isn't it? Is that not wisdom? I know some people, because of bills, because of challenges, because of financial needs, they wouldn't even sleep on their bed. They wouldn't. They wouldn't sleep on their bed. I mean, we too, we've been through that before. There was a time my husband had a job that for 6-7 years, he was doing night. As he was advancing in age, we had to do something about it. So now he does like the afternoon shift, so he can go in the afternoon, come back at night, at least lay on his bed. I know some people who work so hard that maybe in a week they sleep only on their bed for 2 days or once. Please, guys, no matter what your situation is, single mother, single father, please, you're a student, you're a worker, you're juggling all these things, you're a worker in the church, you go to work, you go to school, you are committed to 1001 things. Do not play with your health. Please, I will stop it right here. I'll pick up on this topic some other time. I'm looking at my time. I don't usually do long videos because I don't want to put people in that position of watching and watching and watching. But you know how I watch my videos? Maybe when I'm cooking, when I'm cooking or when I'm doing some cleaning, you understand? So that's when I watch, people that I watch, people that I'm subscribed to. So please, if you find this video helpful, please do share, all right? Do share, and I love you. Leave me your comments in the comment section. Other topics you want us to talk about, and tips through which we can take care of ourselves, okay? Anything I didn't mention, like I didn't really have a script. I was just talking as I was led about the Spirit of God, okay? I love you. Give my video a thumbs up, share my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.